So we'll give the floor to Frédéric Rochon, Vice President of the Department Council of Loire-Atlantique Department. Thank you, Olivier. Ladies and gentlemen, representative of the 11 countries we work with, Mr. Mayor of Boué and of Saint-Malo-Tenu, dear Hervé, Mr. Director of Maison du Lac, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to welcome you at the Maison du Lac de Grand-Lieu. And in particular, I want to thank Olivier Hubert and his team for the organization of this meeting. I know it's been much work. Thanks a lot. I also have the honor to welcome you as Vice President of the Loire-Atlantique Département. I welcome you here at the Maison du Lac. Thank you for coming here for this European meeting about ecology and promotion of shallow lakes. I welcome you in Loire-Atlantique. It's a water department. In the name itself, Loire-Atlantique means the bigger river in France and the coastal areas. We also have swamps, marshes. Loire-Atlantique is the second biggest department in France, about wetlands, second to Camargue. Grand-Lieu Lac is the biggest natural lake in France. The surface can double according to the season. It's an iconic site from ecological and cultural points of view. Second bird reserve in France after Camargue, 260 birds and a rich flora, fragile at the same time. People come here, take care of here. Two natural reserves, the national one belonging to the Coastal Conservatory, whose director is here today, managed by the SCPN. The regional one belongs to the foundation managed by the Association of Hunters. The Grand-Lieu Lac could have been drained if the different projects have been implemented. But because we want to preserve these natural spaces, the Département in 2012 organized a committee aiming at co-managing the natural spaces. 6,000 hectares are managed this way in the Département. The challenge here to promote, to manage the natural heritage, aiming at a balance between human activities and protection of natural reserves. We also have to disseminate any knowledge about these areas, in particular with the youngsters. La Maison du Lac is a symbol of this policy. Maison du Lac is a window to a shallow lake, the biggest in France. There are reserves of biodiversity, and they play a key role in different services, regulation, heritage, cultural and economic. There is a direct economic impact. 7 professional fishermen live from it, and a potential tourism can be developed. Nevertheless, there is a strong pressure from human activities. As a consequence, the Loire-Atlantique Département, supported by some European collectivities, have set up a European network of shallow lakes, gathering for the Albufera Lake, the Tisza Lake in Hungary, Midway Lake in Poland, and Grand-Lieu Lake. We can exchange and reflect together the best way to manage lakes. Two meetings were organized in 2011 and 2013 in France and Hungary. The purpose is to open up the network to other lakes, and the organization of these meetings is somehow the implementation of this project in the framework of the scientific mission. Maison Grand-Lieu manages this European network that used to be managed by the Association of Watershed, Grand-Lieu. So we are organizing this first European meeting for 3 days in order to think over joint strategies, exchange experiences. This new meeting will allow, I hope, the development of new collaborations. Welcome to Bouet, to Noir-Atlantique, and I wish you good work. Thank you, Mr. Vice President, ladies and gentlemen. I bid you welcome to Maison du Lac de Grand-Lieu. All my team is very happy and very proud of this meeting today, an international one, 2 years after the opening of Maison du Lac. Thank you for coming over, some of you from a long way beyond Europe. I know that some people came from Africa and from America. The purpose here is to speak for 3 days about the ecological situation and the promotion of shallow lakes. A lake is a landscape's most beautiful and expressive feature. It's Earth's eye looking into which the beholder measures the depth of his own nature. This quote is from Henry David Thoreau, a philosopher and naturalist from the United States. You've got different reasons, ecological, economic, and cultural ones, for promoting lakes. And we wanted this meeting to be organized in the framework of the World Wetland Day that was set up when the Ramsar Convention was signed. Maison du Lac de Grand-Lieu missions are linked with wetlands. The point is to favor the better understanding of the way these wetlands work and to raise awareness among different publics, in particular among youngsters, and to disseminate new knowledge about these habitats. And this European meeting is a good example of the way we carry out these missions. That's why we offer also meetings with the general public. And I take the opportunity to thank the Wetland Inc. International and Olivier for Maison du Lac, because they spoke yesterday with students about wetlands. I also want to thank Giacomo Bitondi, who will take the floor Thursday evening also with the general public, and Hervé de Villepin for the visit that will take place Saturday afternoon. As Freddy said it, 11 countries, 3 continents are here today, and I hope that it will enrich our exchanges. The first meetings, the European networks, took place in 2011 2013, allowed, beyond the technical part of it, the realization of documentaries on the 4 lakes. And we have started working on projects. We've also developed a digital tool for exchanging information. Managing an active network is a difficult task, in particular when the members don't speak the same language and live far away from one another. That's why we have to meet. A project is a blueprint of the future, and sometimes the future needs hundreds of blueprints. Jules Renard said, today the objectives we can have for this meeting are to set up links between participants and redynamize the European network, inviting over new stakeholders and on the basis of our discussions, scientific, imagining scientific projects or promotion projects. The minutes of this meeting will be a first results of this way of promoting shallow lakes. First of all, the program. I won't dwell on it. Nevertheless, some people have already asked me a paper copy of the program. So we'll try and give it to you as soon as possible. First, we wanted to avoid printing in order to frame this meeting in the sustainable development approach. We wanted to save paper. Nevertheless, we'll try and print some copies of the program. So, regarding the language we can use, the slides will be in English and the speakers will have the opportunity to choose between French and English. You can ask your questions in any of these languages. We'll also have the opportunity to do it in Italian tomorrow. So feel free to make comments and to ask questions. Our conference interpreters are here to help you. About the organization, if you have any question or comment, just speak with one of the team members or Maison du Lac. I want to finish thanking different people. We need partners to organize a meeting. So we have the support and financial support and the will of Loire-Atlantique Département. We've also been able to work with the Association of Watershed and its president, Claude No, who's deeply interested in shallow lakes. We've also been supported by our financial institutional partners, the Agency of Water Veolia, the Coastal Conservatory, the SNPM, the Federation of Hunters, University of Nantes, Rennes, the City of Bouay, the members of the Scientific Association of Maison du Lac, the different speakers, and also the local winemakers who have invited us to taste their wine. We'll have the opportunity to meet these partners this evening. I also want to thank the team of Maison du Lac, the teams of Loire-Atlantique Development and the Département. I want to thank in particular Audrey Cadeau and Mariana Solé because they've worked a lot and they've been very professional in organizing this meeting. And before giving the floor to Jean-Nicolas Bizel, who will be the moderator of this first session, and Medebart van Eerden for the opening conference, I bid you a good meeting, fruitful exchange of information and practices.